All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are getting ready for the 358 modifieds to run their practice and run their heats, and then we will get to their feature. But first, I'm going to have to ask you to stand up and remove your hats again as we get ready to do our national anthem.
Oh, see, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, came through the night, that our flag was still there. Oh, sing us that star-spangled banner and wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Sports, the star of Universal Pictures movie, I now pronounce you Chuck and Larry, Kevin James.
I just got three things to say. God bless our troops, God bless America, and gentlemen, start your engine!
If you ever get the chance to give the command, that's the lesson you should follow. Kevin James with those famous words.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was our national anthem. These guys still have a few minutes of practice, so we're going to let these guys get their laps in. Go ahead, stand up, stretch out, get ready for this heat. I believe it's going to be another one-heater as we get ready for another one heat and then a feature of the the 358 modifieds, excuse me, not the big blocks, but the 358s. So stay tuned for that. Like I said, stand up, stretch your legs, go get something to drink, something to eat, and we'll get the show on the road. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's see if the weather has chilled down at all lately. It looks like it's 81 degrees Fahrenheit out there with a 40% chance of humidity. Chance, listen to me, like I'm a weather person or something. It's kind of cloudy with 11-mile-an-hour winds going on here, ladies and gentlemen. We are at the 358 modifieds here in Lakeland, Florida. 3/4 of a mile dirt track here at USA International. Getting ready to do a big and go racing. I believe these guys still do have a few more minutes, but we were just getting our weather report checked on as we are getting ready to go heat racing for these guys here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the 358 modified heat as we get ready to kick this thing off. Looks like we got JB Rowe starting on the outside of row number 1 with William Burgess starting out inside. Was that the 51? No, that's okay. So that's outside this one. Say William Burgess on the outside of row number 2 or row number 1 here. JB in the row inside row number 1. Dennis Burgess starting inside row number 2 with Jeff Lamb on the outside of him starting row number 2. Dylan Corey starting row number 3 on the inside. Oh, it looks like Dylan Corey ain't gonna make it. Dylan Corey on the outside, or inside of Patrick Stake. And we got Wyatt Wagner starting on the outside of Nathan Flexer. Daniel Northcutt on the inside of Preston. We got Lori on the inside of Gregory. And we got Carf on the outside of Nicholas Shell and Ryan Carlisle tailing the field, ladies and gentlemen. So that is your grid as we get ready to go green flag racing here at USA Internationals with the 358 modified for the Dirt Dog International Recruitment Race. The number 9 and the 51 looking to take the green flag. The pace lights are off the truck there. A lot of these guys that were some sharp-looking cars. Let's see if we're missing any paint schemes. A couple of white cars. No, I'm just kidding. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. JB, William Burgess, looking to take the green flag for the 358 modified here tonight. Hopefully, this will not be as bad as the street stocks. No offense to the street stocks, but I said hopefully. Jeff Lamb already up into the wall going around, ladies and gentlemen. Heat number 1 going around. No heats for the, or no cautions out for the heat, as this is only recruitment racing, not a regular night of racing. The 51 and the 9, William Burgess, RB Joe, RB Rowe, I keep calling him Joe, battling first and second here. Patrick Stake pulling up the third with Dennis Burgess right behind him. The 24 yellow car right behind that white and blue 23, ladies and gentlemen. For that third spot, going to battle it out 3 wide. Looks like Burgess and Wyatt Wagner. I hope I'm not butchering that too bad there. They're battling back there. Dennis now losing a spot to Wyatt. Patrick Stake pulling up the third spot, still behind the 51 of William Burgess and RB Rowe. Battling the 9 on the outside, the 51 right behind them. Coming down the backstretch, the 9 still in the lead, the 51 still on his tail. Pitching it to the high side here, USA International. The 10 car on the outside, that's Nathan Flexer. The outside of the 24, Dennis Burgess back there battling a little bit of contact there. Both yellow cars. Look like they might even be teammates. Burgess getting the Flexer getting the Burgess there. William Burgess pulling up the second spot here. JB Rowe still holding out the lead in that number 9 car. Only about a 22 to half a .22 to half a second gap on these guys. Second place all over the backside to 51. William Burgess wants that first spot. Number 9 still trying to hold out. Looks like the 24 moving up to the 4th spot. Dennis Burgess finding his legs here behind Patrick Stake. It looks like Wyatt trying to close in the slide job on the 24 again if he's able to, but he sticks to the low side as the 24 still outside of him. The 23, Patrick Stake, right behind him here, ladies and gentlemen. These guys have a few more laps left to go, 4 more laps left to go. As they are 8 of 12 for heat number 1 here, the 358 modifieds. Started off to a rocky start, but we kept her going here, ladies and gentlemen. William Burgess still behind JB Rowe. The number 9 leading the 51, coming out of 1 and 2 there, coming down the backstretch. They come around to the flag stand, 2 laps left to go, ladies and gentlemen. The flag man showing 2 laps left to go. The number 9 still in the lead of this race. William Burgess right behind him. Patrick Stakes pulling up the 3rd. But look who's coming. Nathan Flexer. Dennis Burgess losing a couple spots there. But Wyatt Wagner trying to overtake Nathan Flexer there on the low side. All right, ladies and gentlemen. And flag next time around. Burgess, RB, JB Rowe, my bad, RB. JB Rowe now with a decent lead on him. Almost a whole second from William Burgess. White flag's out. Checker flag to be waving. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen. JB Rowe takes your first, or the only heat of the night in the 358 modifieds. That was a pretty decent 358 race there, ladies and gentlemen. JB Rowe able to hold off William Burgess. A lot of battling for third, fourth, and fifth. Hopefully this next feature will be a good one. Looking at the starting grid here again for the feature. JB Rowe starting on the pole with William Burgess to the outside. Wyatt Wagner sitting in the third position with Nathan Flexer sitting on the outside, him in the fourth. Patrick Stake sitting in fifth with Dennis Burgess in sixth. Seventh being Ryan Carlisle. Eighth, pulling up Nicholas Schell. Ninth, going to be Jeff Lamb, with 10th being Daniel Northcutt. And the 11th, Gregory. I don't want to take a chance of butchering your name, bro. I'm sorry. And 12th being Preston. 13th going to be Lori. 14th going to be Dylan, Corey, and 15th going to be Anthony Carf. I'm not sure if all them guys are going to show up or not. But we're going to get this thing on the road anyway. Here's we get ready for the feature for the 358 modifieds here with the Dirt Dog International Recruitment Race. The number 9, JB Rowe, looking to take the green flag already, but he's got 2 pace laps here till they start, ladies and gentlemen. This race brought to you by Chummy Motorsports and Lamb's Custom Decals. If you want any Dirt Dog International decals, or Chummy Motorsports decals, or just any custom decal made up, hit up Lamb's Custom Decal. Go to our website. We have a link right in our sponsor section. You can click on this little thing, and boom, there you go right to the Lamb's Custom Decals. Soon, we're excited. I believe we're going to have a merch line. We're trying to get some merch, t-shirts. So we're excited to promote that, but I don't want to get too into it because we will make posts later on. JB Rowe, Nathan Flexer looking to take the green flag here. The 10 car, the 9 car. Pace lights are off the truck. They are no longer blinky blinky. The 9 on the inside of the 10 car. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We are getting ready to rip, rock, and roll. The 10 car, Nathan Felixer, or Flexer. I almost called him Felixer. I did call him Felixer. Don't know why. Read it wrong. Green flag. Almost out, ladies and gentlemen. There it is. The green flag is out. The number 9, JB, jumping to an early lead there. Out front of the number 10 of Nathan, Dennis Burgess. Right behind him in the 25, or 24, excuse me, the 63 of Wyatt. On the low side there. Trying to hang on to it right behind these guys. And they're battling for top 5. Ryan Carlisle, Patrick Stake. Wyatt trying to come up now. Looked like he might have gotten into... Oh, no, he didn't. Patrick Stake is still on the outside. Wyatt stayed down low. Ten Machine trying to hang on to the second spot right behind the number 9. But he's got that 24 car creeping on him. Dennis Burgess trying to poke up to the backside of Nathan Felixer. Or Flexer. Jeez, I want to call him Felixer. Burgess now looking to go to the inside, try to make the slide job. A little bit of contact there. I believe the 10 car, no, the 24. Getting a little squirrely. Letting the guys go around him there. Dennis Burgess falling back now like Carlisle and Stake right around him. And Wagner. Looked like Nicholas Shell right behind him now. The 9 car still out front, JB Rowe. The 10 car trying not to get into the wall there. They're cutting it close. They can thread a needle. Wyatt Wagner going to the inside of the 10 and the 63 car. Side by side with the 10 coming into 1 and 2. Coming out of 2 there, the 10 car like a rocket on the outside. Nathan Flexer, JB Rowe. Still on it. Flexer all over the backside there. First caution of the evening, lap 6. We have our first caution come out, ladies and gentlemen. Our next race will be the 360 sprints following this 358 race. The lobby will be up in about 25 minutes. And that's when you will be able to access the 360s. If anybody wants to come run the 360s, it'll be an open lobby in the hosted. Just look for Jacob Lamb, the host. 23X getting into the backside of the 10 machine saying, I'm here, Patrick Stake. Letting Flexer know. Nathan Flexer, Patrick Stake, Ryan Carlisle, Dennis Burgess, Nicholas Shell, rounding out your top 5. I forgot to check what that caution was pulled out for. I don't think I was able to see it. And I'm sorry for that, because we do have instant replay, but it's a little too late now here, ladies and gentlemen. The 10 car looking to take the green flag. If he's able to, the lights are off the pace truck, and it doesn't look like anything is stopping him. The 23X right on his tail here, ladies and gentlemen. Patrick Stake, Nathan Flexer, looking for the green flag as the pace truck comes off.
Green flag.
And the green flag is out, ladies and gentlemen. Nathan Flexer takes a green flag here with Patrick Stake trying to go to the inside. The 23X trying to poke to the inside of the 10. Now he falls in suit right up behind him in the top line. Ripping the outside there, ladies and gentlemen. Nathan Flexer. Patrick Stake trying to make it to the inside. Ryan Carlisle got Dennis Burgess now trying to make some moves from the 3rd or 4th spot. Flexer still trying to hang on to her. Ripping the outside as we ride on board here with Nathan Flexer in the lead. That 10 car. Watch back here with Nicholas Shell. Got the 67 all over the backside of him. That 517 car. Or 512, excuse me. Holy cow, I cannot read today. Shell all over the outside there, trying to find his groove to come up to the backside of Dennis Burgess. Burgess now in the 24 machine trying to make some moves on Carlisle, but Carlisle all over the backside of the 23 and Patrick Stake battling it out for the 2nd spot here. The 24, Dennis Burgess waiting for a mistake to happen so he could take it over. Nathan Flexer still out front here, ladies and gentlemen. bunched up. The 23, the 19, the 24. 19 of Ryan Carlisle takes to the outside right behind the 23. The 24 going to follow it as soon as they come out of the back or front stretch here. Coming by the flag stand. Coming down into 1 and 2 on the outside there, right behind the 19, the 24. Dennis Burgess still going to try to hang on to it. Patrick Stink still hanging on to the second spot, trying to run down Nathan Flexer. Side by side racing, 24. And Dennis Burgess and Carlisle. Ryan Carlisle able to have the run, takes him over, going by the flag stand. 24 all over the 19's rear there. 19 staying to the outside, trying to hang on to his spot. The 24 going down low. Burgess, Carlisle battling it out. Stake trying to hang on. Flexer trying to just make a run with it. 14 laps down. Caution is out again, ladies and gentlemen. Caution is out. Watch it again. Coming into 1 and 2, the 24 down low, the 19 out high, gets a little too high, goes into the wall and spins around. That's unfortunate for Mr. Ryan Carlisle there. Well, of course, you're going to do your thingy. What is going on here? Is it not going to let me? What is going on? It won't fix for me or something. Something's going on with the software, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, now. Okay, I don't understand what is going on with this software. We're not go back live.
The yellow flag is out.
All right, well, I think I got it fixed here, ladies and gentlemen, finally. Well, it looks like Nathan Flexer's still out front here with Patrick Stake right behind him. Dennis Burgess now in the 24 machine, moving up to the third spot here. So this could get interesting. Very interesting. Flexer and Patrick Stake looking to take the green flag here. Flexer and Stake. The 10 machine, the 23, and it looks like the 24 machine is going to try to come up and play here with the big boys on the third pole, or on the podium here. The third position. Holy cow, stumbling all over my words. On board with the number 10 machine of Mr. Nathan Flexer. And he's got Patrick on the backside of him. The pace truck lights are off here, ladies and gentlemen. Pace truck's pulling off. Green flags coming out. The 10 car. Got the 23X all over the backside and the 24. Burgess moving his way up. Head into 3 and 4. Outside the 10 car, the 23. Side by side, tail to nose. Almost makes a little bit of contact coming out of 3 and 4 there, going by the flag stand. We are lap 17 of 40, ladies and gentlemen. We are almost halfway there. Coming back around to the flat or the back stretch here, going into 3 and 4. Nathan Flexer, Patrick Stake still trying to hold on to it. Dennis Burgess now wants a piece of that second place there as he's trying to go to the inside of Patrick Stake. Right on board here with Nathan Flexer ripping on the outside here, coming around 1 and 2. Hits the backstretch. Hits the backstretch of Patrick Stake. Still has Burgess all over the backside. Ryan Carlisle trying to stick his nose in here from the 4th spot. That 10 car ripping the outside. Nathan Flexer still ripping the outside with Patrick Stake right behind him, the 23X. Dennis Burgess in the 3rd spot. Halfway home here, ladies and gentlemen. We are halfway home. The 23, still trying to find his ground. He's got the 24 behind him, Dennis Burgess. Hanging on to the outside, 21 down. 28 down now, ladies and gentlemen. 18 left to go. These 358 modifieds ripping on the outside line. Still on the outside with the 24, trying to make some time up behind him. Dennis Burgess, Patrick Stake, Nathan Flexer just going to try to run away with it, ladies and gentlemen. As the 10 car, I believe, has led a lot of laps here. Still looking to put more down than 19, pulling up the 4th spot. Ryan Carlisle. Still rip rocking and rolling the 23's. Got Burgess all over the backside in that third spot there. The 24 wanting to play around. We're going to go to the inside here, mid-track. We got 13 laps left to go here out of this 40-lap feature here, ladies and gentlemen. The 358 Modifieds. Ripping around USA International. Next we have the 360 Sprints, followed by the front-wheel drive Super Challenger Kia Optimas. I'm hoping the Kia Optimas will have an awesome turnout. I think it would be awesome to have you guys out there in these Optimas ripping around. Might be a little tough to handle at the beginning, but we will get her down. .23X still hanging on to the second spot. Patrick Stake. Jump to Ryan Carlisle in the fourth spot. Ladies and gentlemen, behind Burgess. Where's Nicholas Schell? Right here. The 512, not too far off of the 19, ladies and gentlemen. The 24 Burgess working on the inside of the 23 while Nicholas is trying to find his groove here and coming to the backside of Mr. Ryan Carlisle. 10 laps left to go here, pitching it into 1 and 2. The 24 on the outside behind the 23. Nathan Flexer, the number 10, still out front here. It looks like he might be coming up the backside of some lap traffic. On the outside now, the number 10. Going into 1 and 2. Ripping her strong on the outside. The 51 now coming up. That's Mr. William Burgess. Flexer still trying to run these guys down. Dennis Burgess trying to work his way to the inside of Patrick Stake if he's able to here, ladies and gentlemen. From the outside of 1 and 2, coming down to the back stretch. We have 8 laps left to go here. We're getting ready to have 7. Lap 32 of 40. Coming by the flag stand now is Mr. Patrick Stake in the 23 machine, ripping the outside here. Checking out that right front quarter panel. The 24 not far off there, ladies and gentlemen. Still on the tail side of that, number 23. Ladies and gentlemen, 8 minutes. We will have the 360s sprint lobbies up here and running. We will bring you the 360 sprint action right after this 358 mods. So stay tuned for that. Check that out. Peep it. This race brought to you by Lamb's Custom Decals and Chummy Motorsports, ladies and gentlemen. And the Dirt Dog International Racing Network, as always. Flexer trying to work around the 51 now is lap traffic. 4 laps left to go. 36 of 40. Coming by the flag stand now. Going into 1 and 2. He's got the 51 right in front of him. The 10 gives him a little bump there. Letting the Budweiser car know, I'm here, bud. I'm wanting to take that line. It looks like William Burgess not going to just let it go here, ladies and gentlemen. The Nathan Flexer right on his tail. William Burgess goes down low now. Lets the 10 have the top side. The 51 not trying to get into the 10. Gets a little sideways, but still hanging on to it. 2 laps left here. 1 lap left. Actually, it should be 2 laps left now. And then white flag. 10 car ripping the outside. Nathan Flexer still holding on to the lead by a pretty wide margin here, I think. Yeah, we got about 5.5 seconds on these guys. Nathan Flexer able to run away with this victory here in the 358s as the white flag's out waving and the checker flag's about to be waving as Mr. Flexer comes around 4. Coming out to take the checker flag here for the Dirtdog International Recruitment Racing. Woo, what a race here in the 358 mods. Congratulations to Mr. Nathan Flexer, Patrick Stake, Dennis Burgess, all you guys that showed up. We really appreciate it, all you guys, all our drivers coming out to drive for us. Hopefully we'll see some of these guys again in for the 360s here, ladies and gentlemen, and we are going to pull up the results of the feature. There it is. Nathan Flexer holding on to the lead. And Patrick Stake pulling up the second spot. And hold on. Dennis Burgess pulling up the third spot. Ryan Carlisle, Nicholas Schell in the 5th. Ryan Carlisle in the 4th position. William Burgess finishing 6th. Jeff Lamb finishing 7th. And J.B. Rowe finishing 8th. Wyatt finishing 9th. Daniel Northcutt finishing in your top 10. And here's your official results from the feature tonight here, ladies and gentlemen. But stay tuned. Get ready. Here in another 4 minutes, we will have our 360s lobby up. And we will be racing 360 sprint cars here at USA International. So stay tuned. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get ready to switch over to the 360s lobby here now. So please be patient with us. Stretch your legs. Go get a snack. Go get something to drink. Step outside for a smoke, whatever you got to do. But just hang tight. We'll bring on the 360s here next. So we appreciate y'all staying with us.